Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league.
Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
Defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
How about this for starting field position on your first drive? First and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. They'll be led out by the first pick of the second round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
On second and 9, Brees. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Brees. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is taken at about the 14. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 3rd.
Say something in the chat. What's up, Mike?
Yeah. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the... And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Raekwon McMillan. And to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Touchdown, 49ers! Emmanuel Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward.
You said Seahawks. I don't know how they lost.
And we can break that scoring drive down
they
pretty
had the
easily.
game won.
One play, long touchdown pass into the end
play,
zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
What basically messed them up from winning the game right there was the wide receiver.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
He was holding under the defensive backs.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They found a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So you got 3 and 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Your divisional rival is always going to play you like close. They never going to give you unused shot at beating them.
Well, they got on 3rd down. Breeze.
Seahawks and 49ers when they play.
Big tight end Mike Gesicki.
It always be a physical game.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
I don't know how the hell the Dolphins got Breeze, but let's see who can
on first down,
the Dolphins
Richard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
5-0. They win their game, they'd be like 6-0.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
So let's see, can the Seahawks keep up the winning? They might probably got some good draft picks too.
On 2nd down, Richard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Whoever it is, it's going to be
on 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, it's going to try to pressure and see if I can block this shit, but let this go into the...
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that possession, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a handoff looking right. He will not go down.
Got to retake those ankles.
You got out of the end zone. That's a dangerous territory to be in if you're playing against a good pass.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
So I will definitely be handing it off to my freaking running back so he can take off.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Right there.
Second and 14. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo Samuel, 78 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So, wants to slants outside.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. They'll find his running back here, Richard. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Now we're going to drop back
Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Breeze.
Breeze goes down.
And he goes down.
By Jones. DJ Jones with the tackle.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Yeah, just too fucking fast.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, well, that was quick.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Miami,
Punting always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
I see when we play the Seahawks.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
It's being like week 6.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things.
Basically,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now over the middle, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's Breeze to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
Hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
pass the whole fucking
nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. Russell Wilson, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure.
Good block.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Oh, some more yards.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Not a bad play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Game was 24-6.
Now they try the right side here.
And
he is going to lose yardage here.
They should be happy going into halftime.
So we've come to halftime after a very... We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Quarter. And also keep an eye on the Seahawks to see what's going on in their game.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
The new look Miami Dolphins and also
they'll
the
take
new look
this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Team on the defense and offense, you're trying to say. But mainly the defense, we signed a lot of
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together.
Got to make plays like that.
And he goes down.
So basically, that's literally what we did. And it's a 24-13 lead.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Where to go with the football.
Bad throws like that could have been an interception by Fred.
The pass should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And I could have went for that
down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This is brought in at the 21.
Good block by my teammate, Quan Alexander.
Well, that looked for a second like it might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Running back, and it looks like we got Coleman out here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And I think he's leading the league
good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
And also I can complete it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Bonus is too. That's the thing again after this.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Right there with the tackle.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field. Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
We have to deal with Baltimore in the fucking playoffs. Oh, my God. Imagine how low scoring the game's going to be.
Richard,
Jones
and they're going to get him
right
behind the line yet
Warner.
again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain.
That's right, he's definitely go deep. The pressure, nearly picked off by whoever the fuck that was right there.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
When the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged. I wonder if you're ever going to get things started.
Putting a lot of pressure on
you. Got to keep pounding away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a
something in the Chizat. Right.
Gone to the field. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players,
good blocking.
They bask in it.
Good blocking. What the fuck is your ass on, bitch?
The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes coming your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in this direction.
And there you go. Back there. That's all I need you to do is get open and I'll do the rest.
Emmanuel Sanders. There to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
7 out of 12.
This fielded at the 2. And
he'll get it
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He's doing a good job. Russell Wilson is having a good ball, I see.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
This clothesline is fucking tight end. Holy shit. He's trying to block him.
You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All right, so let me use Jones right here since he got his red strap.
On second down,
the line right there. They give it to
he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Richard. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
A real
we'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
The other guys right here.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And he couldn't catch the ball.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The incompletion right there.
It's always a goal. It's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact and force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
All right, let it go in the end zone.
On the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field.
What time is it? 6:09.
Over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Yep, more with the tackle in the stop.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
The pressure is coming.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this right upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
16 to
Breeze
24.
now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Richard.
Yep.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
46. Tampa defense again. Walk the middle up. Right outside linebacker blitz formation.
On 2nd and 11.
Pressure gets almost there. Oh,
This
Richard
ball's tipped
Sherman
and
with the pick.
intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Let's go.
And into the end zone, a pick 6.
And it's a tie game in New England. Looks like the third quarter's about to expire, too, for in that game, too. I need one more interception for his milestone.
One defense
in
in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Basically,
and now the
like
kick
going
is
to
away.
his freaking tight ends in
And
moments
they will
like
not
that
get a
to
chance to
save him.
return this
So
one as
now,
it's through the end
you know
zone for a
who he's gonna go
touchback.
to, so it's going to be hard for him this
The
year.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
Yep.
You gotta
You
get
think you're going
points.
to keep
And
doing
okay,
this
all right,
shit,
I'm
bitch?
being
No.
facetious
Putting
here.
the pressure
But
on
you
your
get
ass all
points. You feel a
game
little
long.
bit better about
Motherfucker.
yourself as you
Go.
move on to the next one.
an incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze now. This is just short of the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Cover 2
It's not cool
styles.
about the game there on 2nd down. That was a
Pinch
positive
line
play
there
because that was a take what you can get situation.
zone,
Got out to the tight end.
zone.
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd
He
down.
gets wide open.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Right.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
All right, Dawson, let's go.
On first down, Breeze. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Going to the cover 9.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Breeze to throw again.
And tackle
Nowhere to
by
escape, and he
either
goes down.
Chris
The Mississippi State man,
I thought it
Chris
was DJ
Jones with a
Jones,
sack
but
there.
We've been around this league
Chris
for a
Jones
while.
with the tackle
Many
right
coaches
there.
never
All
put
right,
their
I'm
starting
going to stop
quarterback
right
almost no
here.
matter the
Put Fred
situation.
Warner
In this case,
right
though,
here.
he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the
Pressure is
deficit,
getting in
maybe not
there,
wanting to risk an
and
injury.
he decides to just throw it
there,
away
but that's gonna wind
because
up
the pressure's going to
incomplete.
be too
Another
close.
incompletion.
And their
You know, it's a wonder
linemen
he's still
cannot
moving around
hold the
back there the number of
defense
times he's been
up for
sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Come to this team in the first place.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch
This is the
hands,
worst place
1st
to
and
try to
10.
play unless you're really ahead of a good player.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
And they are going to score.
Some people that are not going to always cover. Always lose someone that
and for them,
it's
this
going to get
train,
open
it just
pretty
keeps
easily
rolling,
on the
doesn't it?
freaking
Well on their
offense.
way to yet another
Pretty much.
victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
Quarter
And you
down's
just
got too
wonder
much
how
talent.
anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's
They
leading
got that
them.
milestone
It's
with
the
them.
lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
A sense of urgency has to take over for them
You
here.
catch that ball, you better hold on
They
to
know
it,
the
'cause you
situation.
don't hit,
And by the way,
you
the
get
punter no
hard.
longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
If they do get a touchdown,
Just 2
it's a
minutes
little bit
remaining
too
here in the
late.
fourth quarter
It's
of
like
what
pretty
has
much
been
got
a
blown out
one-sided
the whole
affair.
entire game.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing down is Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, beware, a ball may come your way.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch or tackle.
Thank you very much for doing it. Right in my favorite go right there.
Devin McCourty. Parker, the intended
Devin
target.
McCourty, that's why we picked him up.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act. That interception, good way for them to end it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And they're doing a hell of a good job.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Ballooning the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Open, pretty much.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Boy, another big play later for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that,
that's going to come down to
because
either one of them getting the last touchdown
they've still dented them,
or field goal.
And that's been a real issue for them during this game.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it. But not much thereafter. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
It'd be nice if I can complete the other one, but I know I'm not going to be able to get it because it's not that much time remaining.
They don't give it here to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Then we home
this thing
against
is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it on the other side, is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to... And it's a fumble.
Oh, shit. They hit by Richard Sherman.
And he'll take this back
Fred
down
Warner with the
inside the
recovery.
20.
Nice hit. Alright, that I recognize that coverage right there. I know what that is right there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
They're trying to
Flush
cover
his
Emmanuel
right.
Sanders,
And now
but
he's
he's open, and
This
it's a
is
flag.
For the moment, it's a
Yep,
touchdown,
I
but
knew he was gonna
multiple
call
flags
that.
down,
Doesn't
so
matter.
let's sort this out. So
Well, I can
erase
just
the
run the
red
play
zone
right
score. They'll
back
have to
and
dial that
someone
one
can
up
just
again.
literally get
And you know how
open
difficult it
again.
is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You gotta go back to their play chart and see
Yeah,
if they
we're
can
gonna
dial up
cover
another one.
He's going to take
just
off
run the
with it.
clock out
And he
and
takes
run
it in
off
for the
the
score on the
way.
game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. One of the fun
And the
parts about working with
Seahawks
you is that
win
we've learned
the
that there are
game
different
against
ways
the
to
New
do
England
things than the
by
way
a
we were
field
brought
goal,
up to
and
do
I
them.
thought it said it was gonna
This
come
is
down
Madden.
to a
Of course
field
they were
goal
going to go
or
ahead and get another
last
score. What do you
second
mean take a
touchdown.
knee?
And that just
And
makes
they
the
won
final
as
margin
time
even more
expires.
lopsided. I think they earned themselves a
Seahawks
cold
are
drink from the
still
fridge.
undefeated.
There's no
Maybe
doubt
some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See, we've learned.
Go crazy.
We have
And
learned
they can
the Madden
remain
way of doing things.
undefeated until we play them.
So that'll do it for us.
That's
For
gonna be a
Charles
pretty much
Davis
fun
and all our
game.
crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
Alright, very few can beat him in a race, and even fewer can match him up in on a double move. Torrey Hilton. Alright, let's see. What else? Alright, I'm just gonna auto upgrade players because it'll do it for me. So that way I don't have to sit here and do all these players. It'll do it for me. Alright, so we home against the Cardinals.
Now let's take a minute
We're
to see how you
5-0.
can improve your team.
So let's check here. Both the 49ers and Seahawks are both literally 5-0. So that's really, really interesting. The Baltimore is 4-0. The Browns are 5-0. Anybody else? Okay, so the Browns, the Ravens, the 49ers, Kansas City, Seahawks. Pretty much the only team that's undefeated. I think Denver was undefeated, but they lost to someone. Don't know who that was. Check my stats. Lead first in pretty much everything. My running back is first in rushing touchdowns. Emmanuel Sanders is first in receiving yards, is first in receiving touchdowns, ninth in receivers, however you say that shit. Passing rating, kind of almost like he had last year, but could be a little bit higher. Okay, team schedule, let's check. When do we play the Seahawks? Week 12. And then I guess, okay, week 15 we play them goals. So we 4 away games against 2 against our rival, 1 against the Eagles and the Patriots. So let's check the league schedule. Week 7 we'll go to that. The Seahawks have to play the Giants, so that's pretty much another win for them. Yeah, the Seahawks should beat the Giants because the Giants suck. Alright, breakout player. Fred Warner is now a superstar edge factor and can use a zone ability. Okay, got an SP boost. Let's see what edge factor they gave Fred Warner. They gave him shut down, zoned it out, and man up. Oh, that's hella toxic right there. Holy shit. They had gave him fucking tip drill. Oh my god, that'd be freaking crazy. I'm not even mad what they gave him. That's really good because I do run a lot of zone, so that ability will help him.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right, so we're going against the 2-4 Cardinals. The Seahawks are also playing this too, so let's see, can they stay undefeated like us, or would they lose? But they keep winning every single game till we get to like week 12, but I doubt that they're gonna still be undefeated. They do, then that's crazy. They must got a hell of a player out of the draft. It's really good to keep them undefeated like that. Got to go against my boy Chandler Jones, Baker. The Cardinals have a good team, and I think they're gonna probably be really good this year.
The onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, and he hits Drake. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It doesn't matter, like I said,
they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown.
So, let's see what
this one
they do
fielded
here.
at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Back up tight end with the tackle right there.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, That's what all the guys are looking for.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. Third down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun on third down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Fielded just inside the 20.
Good move.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
All right, slot.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Browns are still on the field.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Let's be nice to him. Let's try to give him a chance to score.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we
that's
visit,
everyone talks about
converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they had to punt it away twice. So if you're going over things on the sidelines, what do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Ball almost damn near higher play as the pressure gets there and sack him again.
He goes down.
For a loss.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to Drake. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. There'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's been a busy man here this 1st half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Let's complete to Sanders.
But it's still doesn't work.
He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result. 6 points.
Touchdown. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times it's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray.
Hi, how are you?
Escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
You know, a guy like Bosa is going to really chase you down.
That's pulled in at the 32. And
he'll
go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Defense.
And I think there was more.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5,
and keep it moving. Automatically get the ball back.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
What type of kick was that?
So a change of possession here on the punt. And will come the offense as they take over.
Nice kick down
Look
there.
at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect it. He's got to touch it and often in order to get maximum out of it. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. You're going to try to get him into the flow soon here. Now they try the right side here.
Hold up. You get out my way, sir.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. A touchdown,
baby.
Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
With the man Sanders, I just play all the way to like fucking 40 years old, which I don't know if his body can maintain to keep this type of.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Energy and speed, just like the older you get, it's like certain things that you used to do.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
If he can maintain the steal,
comes this field general once more.
He'll damn sure fucking keep us
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. Notice that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, let's go.
From the 41, Murray. It's complete to
tight end again, so he's going to his tight end.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
The ball to get fumbled. That's understandable. That's how I know you respect.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
And yes, again.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D. Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it, this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Offense
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
All right, Cleveland is 6-0, and they're like, the Ravens are like...
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball.
Pressure, ooh!
He's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4 in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
D4. He's gonna go
not wanting to risk another sack. They'll play it safe for the run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
But he chose to win the play.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing is working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we see a big game like this? It's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Whatever they want to do. I'm still going to find somebody open the door at least because I look at all my receivers before I pass the ball. And I just look at these that are open. And sometimes Emmanuel Sanders might not be open all the time, so I just pass to
that catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi, so if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number across the
safety is probably like on a song, so like the safety job is basically like promoting help.
Touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31, as his guys continue to pour it on. Rosas to add the extra point.
They're not getting any help from their safety.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
I mean, they might have one good play where they
so they only
cover the ball
plays on
good,
that
but
drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Right now we're on defense, and we get back on offense.
This one fielded at the 5.
Right now, let's see what the Cardinals do.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
We're going to go from here after that. Gotta get me some sleep so I can get them.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get that kick started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. A lot of the time,
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Murray, and this is going to be incomplete.
I don't know what happened there.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it'll limit.
Picked off by Quan Williams, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You literally thought that he was going to catch the ball like that.
Time to the tailback.
Oh
and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
This stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Just throw that really
Pass
fast.
complete here to Sanders.
That could have been
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
right there, but the pass
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down the defense.
We get more yards and more, man.
He's going to get this deep on Arizona's side of the field. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 20.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Emmanuel Sanders, I don't know why he's jogging instead of just sprinting to the
end. Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there.
I don't know how to game
becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Right now.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will extend this big lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone to run of 8 yards.
Really tough, so we got to check to see how it's scheduled out. And see
this one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They should be like ranked really high.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right here, he gives the kick to Fred Warner.
Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Now
a handoff here to his running back.
that. You can get out my way.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
All right.
That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
And 1, 2, 3, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance, what an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So we got him breaking records.
Fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. Very one-sided affair. And now it's thrown here, secured by his running back out of the backfield.
And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Murray
now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
And you almost gave me another
interception for Fred Warner. That's complete.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Murray.
He got scared. He dropped the ball.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
A little too hot.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That's literally what quarterbacks like.
First down on a gain of 13.
Everybody's like, their player target is like.
Now Murray again. He's got it to Williams.
This motherfucker just don't want to go down, bro.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
They could use you a very, very nice
again, they'll throw with Murray.
And he can't catch the ball. What the hell?
And their struggles continue here.
They can't catch the ball.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Murray to air it out again. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
I'm going to put...
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for.
You should stay right there, bro. You got to pick, dude. Why
they come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Y'all work as a team, but damn, you should stay right there. You got to pick.
Throwing again, Murray.
Oh, but it don't even matter. What's the sermon?
For the 4th time today.
And I need that
it's
goal,
the
too. Thank you very
Richard
much
Sherman. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And into the end zone.
A minute and 41 seconds remaining.
As they score the touchdown.
So I got that right there.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Money to like rebuild the stadium that
be honest.
the Raiders
Don't forget today.
They're like, you know what?
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Take a great look at that
in Las
scoreboard.
Vegas,
Realize
build
how
some new
poorly
brand new
everything
stadium,
was today. Coaching,
up to date
playing the
this,
whole
up to
deal.
date that.
And never forget it,
It's
because
kind
you're
of
not
feel
gonna want
weird
that
that the
feeling
Raiders
again.
and
You
the
don't
Las
want that
Vegas,
feeling
because
again, and
Las
who
Vegas, I
knows?
think
You
they
might beat
always
up with
win
this
the
team
football
again.
team, so like,
Back to the air on
I mean,
second
they
down.
weren't
It's
really going to
Murray.
upgrade their stadium
Underneath to his
that the
running
Raiders
back
was playing
complete.
in before they
And
moved
they
to
get
Las
him down, but
Vegas.
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't
17
know.
yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
After so long, you have a stadium just like stuff just starts to
First
fall
and 10,
apart. Like
here's
the roof
Murray.
started caving in and stuff. The bathrooms started getting fucking disgusting.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers,
Half of the
especially
time,
the little
the
guys like we're
janitors
watching
don't
here,
supposed to want
they're
to
just
do
quicker
anything
than
to
fast.
up.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as
How
we just
the
saw
hell
there.
I didn't get the
They
how
try
did I
to
didn't
throw
get the
on
top
second
like that,
down,
boy?
but this one is incomplete.
It don't even matter.
Brandon, at least
Made
there's
them
one bright
fucking
side
think
to that
twice about
incompletion.
throwing it.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Oh, but he did. You said something about the interception. Look what he did. He threw one. You jinxed him, bro.
Quan Williams. And they will take over
You jinxed him,
possession
bro.
of
You
the
see what I'm
football
saying about these
at their
commentators? They
42-yard
jinxed you,
line.
dude.
The
How you
San
jinx the man
Francisco
like that?
offense ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not
jinx
much
that man
reason to
like
use them
that.
at this
Look at that
point,
man
as this
do
one is
you.
all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
I ain't using no timeout, bro. I'm trying to
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Timeout. I ain't the damn team that's losing.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single.
That one looks like he'll
The
fall
fuck, they
here.
up there, whole line was glitching like that. What the fuck was that shit? Them motherfuckers was trying so hard to get through the line and they
Down,
couldn't.
but not before they're inside the 25.
Yeah, man, and y'all need to
They'll
fix
get
that. Cause
17
like,
on
first
that
of
one, and the
all,
Niners
ain't
have
no
a
way
first
their
down.
defensive line should be
Back-to-back
like
good
fucking
plays have them
teleporting
on
like
the move
that.
on first down.
Don't come at me and say that's a fucking bug. That big not
He'll
no
try
fucking
and
bug.
run it.
That's
He's got the
animation.
first down
That is
inside the 10.
fine.
And they are going to score
That type of
again.
stuff is
Yet
good that I
another
can see.
touchdown as they just
I'm
add
gonna
to
go back
their
and watch the
totals.
stream because them motherfuckers
At
are
least they were
literally
running the
glitching.
ball on the final play instead of trying to
Trying
throw
to
it
get
to
through the
rub it
line
in,
of
but
pressure,
they still
man.
got in the end zone. I kind of blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop them.
Yeah,
This was an
they
ugly
had an
game for the
opportunity,
Cardinals,
but
but
I
like,
think they looked at the
hey,
scoreboard and said it doesn't matter either way, and that probably affected them on that play, and they ended up giving up one more score.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
I mean, they got some
So for the
some good rushing
49ers,
yards. They got some good
they remain
plays,
as
but they just couldn't score because the defense is just literally too smart. Everybody recognized the plays that he basically kept running. So, like I said, this is a very hard team to score on. So, you got to be really, really smart offensive team. Got to have playmakers to beat the 49ers. So, that's that. Our next game is away against the New York Giants, home against the Rams, Saints, Jets. And then week 12, we play the Seattle Seahawks home, too. So
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Okay, before we get into maybe another game, let's check the Seattle Seahawks and see who they have to play next. They beat the Giants. Let's see When do they play again? And let's see who they have again. Okay, so they play the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys are like, what, 5-1? Let me check. What are they, like 5-1? Let me see. That's the wrong thing. My bad. Let's go to standings. Okay, Chiefs are first, Seahawks are second, Browns are third, and 49ers are fourth. Cowboys are 4-1. Okay, so they're 4-1. So week 8 they play the Seattle Seahawks. See if the Seattle Seahawks can keep putting in business, then that's pretty much a win for them. They should be like 8-0. All right, so we're gonna check the signings of the league. Okay, I would see drafted, released, retire, traded. Panthers trade 22 rounds to the Seahawks. Oh, okay, the Seahawks are making moves. Panthers trade fullback Alex Amar Jr. to the Seahawks. Rams trade 2021 rounds 7 pick to the Seahawks. Okay, the Seahawks might be getting some good picks. So that's basically what I see them trading picks with each other. Some people here that just got released into free agency. You see who all retired. Position change, none. Player editing. Practice squad. Draft class. Signed it. Who the fuck is Anthony Bishop? That must be a rookie. Alright, so we already checked the stats out. My passing rating has went up. It might not be at the same like it was, because I think I had 158.8 something pass rating. I was first in that. So basically right now my quarterback is first in everything. The passing yards, he's way up there. So I'm gonna check. Let me check the Seahawks. Let's see what Russell Wilson is. It's between Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes that might be like right behind me with the passing rating. Aaron Rodgers, Phillip Rivers, Teddy Bridgewater. There's my thing right there. Michael Trubisky, Andy Dalton, Josh Allen, Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck with the Denver Broncos? That's not a bad pickup. Jameis Winston, Kyle Murray, Ryan Tannehill, Patrick Mahomes. He's not even close to that. He's getting there. Okay, Brissett, Dak Prescott, Carson Wentz. I said Carson Wentz. Drew Brees, Matt Ryan. Alright, so we pretty much checked all the quarterback passing ratings, and I seen they have the highest one in the NFL, because it ain't no other fucking team, I guess, or quarterback that probably reached that yet. So yeah, so basically what we're gonna do right here, y'all, we're going to I got a player I gotta sign, but let's see who this is. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk. Yeah, he's been playing pretty good, so let's increase his sign bonus. I think he'll like this offer. And then next we got Jackowski Tart and Tevin Coleman. So definitely got to give Tart the contract that he wants in order to keep good players. You gotta get them the freaking contract that they desire or they want. So we want to send it to week
Start
8.
your week by installing your game plan.
Week 9, we can pretty much sign Jakowski Tart back. But all right, view weekly awards. All right, Patrick Mahomes, running back. Emmanuel Sanders, Richard Sherman, KJ Wright, the Honey Badger, Nick Mullins, Aaron Rodgers, my quarterback right there, Patrick Mahomes, Bates, Slade Jr., Lee, Watson, Murphy, Alexander, Baker Mayfield, Hill. Okay, a lot of good names up there on the award. College points, auto-generate rookies.
Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select
All right,
a
so
player
what
to
we really
learn
need,
more.
I think who we need to draft, because I think we're good on offense, but like to make our offensive line like really overpowered, I think we need
Select
to
to
draft.
scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. A portion unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will.
All right, so we need to look at a left tackle and a right guard. So basically, we're going to look at who's available, which we might not probably get the person that we pass block. He's not bad. Let's see, add to board. We're going to add him to the board. Okay, this guy right here has a scheme fit thing token. Okay. Let's add him. Okay, so now, before I spend all my scouting points, I got them. So now let's go to the left tackle. And after we do this, we're going to call it a night. B plus and impact blocking. I like that. That's not bad. Put him on the board too. Alright, let's just check this guy out. Not bad. Oh, let's scan this guy. Oh. Alright. So we got these two right here. So that's basically where we kind of weak at. So the right side is like sometimes like it can hold up pretty good. It depends. But that's who we got so far. These are the new faces on the 49ers. Pretty much we got some good games coming up. We got the Giants, the Rams, the Saints, the Jets, the Seahawks, week 12. Then at probably like the end where we're going to the playoffs, we play the New England Patriots in New England. So we got some good games coming up. So I did my scouting, my scout college players. See if we get anybody good in there. Might be like a 10% chance we might get the player, or like 5% chance we might get him or not. But we'll see what happens. We're going to tell our defensive coordinator to neutralize this guy. And sometimes if you guys like having problems with like your defense sometimes, or your defense just not like, that's if you guys play franchise like I do. But you see, we really don't have any problems on the defense, because you see all these A's right here. You see the A right there, A minus, A minus, A minus, A minus, A plus, A, and A minus right here. So basically, we don't really need anything else on defense. We might just need our other players to just develop into a good star, but we pretty much really picked up some good people to like fix the problem that we were having in there, because like they weren't so good. Like the the right and left outside linebacker wasn't right, so we went after and we got this guy from the Patriots, Quan Alexander. I mean, I'll put Greenlaw in before I put Alexander in, because Greenlaw has proven that he can be really, really good. And then we got Clinton Dix. And then, like, you got Reed. So, basically, everybody's still, like, improving. But if you want to change your defensive scheme and just make everything, like, perfect for you, this is literally where you go if you play franchise. And you see this defense this defense right here is kind of good for us, because it gave us like a 79% rating, because we probably need more players. But as I go through this is the defense that we're running. But that's the defense that works really, really good. And I think it fits the 49ers. And if they ran a 4-6 defense in real life, I think that's what it'd probably be like. Because, like, if you're whoever gets ball, like if their opponent gets the ball and the 49ers can force that team into a 4 and out really, really fast, that right there this is probably like the best defense for the 49ers, at least, because they have like a 97 in defense, a 91 in offense, and 93 overall. So like they're really, really scary on defense, and this is why, because Bosa is literally a 96, DJ Jones is a 97, Chris Jones is a 94, Fred Warner's a 99. So basically, a lot of talent on the defense, a lot of coming up talent. So we're stocked. So if we can get one of those right guard that I select, or the left tackle, then that'll be good, because then that will fix this right here. Because I don't know what his stats is, but he's not too bad. But every now and then, it just like, you know, your blockers can sometimes, like, they just cannot hold like bigger players, but they've been doing a good job so far. So that's one thing. I'm not complaining. So that right there we have to appreciate. So before I close this out, I'm gonna show the teams that's topped in offense and defense. 49ers have that. Browns are second. Patriots are third. Seahawks are nowhere. What are the Seahawks? The Seahawks ain't up there, you telling me? And they're like 7-0. What? You serious? Okay, we go to defense. 49ers got number 1 defense. Ravens second. Colts third. Steelers fourth. Bears fifth. And the Seahawks are probably like, wow. So basically, they're leaning on their offense, because they're like almost literally way down there. Like I think they're like a top 14 or 15 type team, or like 9 at the most. All right, guys, we're gonna check the awards. Just showing y'all everything. NBA records. Got Drew Brees up there up top, holding that. Alright, so that's the records, career stats. Okay, legacy. Alright. Got Coach Kyle Shanahan right there behind Andy Reid. And then he got to catch up with Pete Carroll. And then next is John Madden. So, like, let's check my quarterback. Let's see where my quarterback is right behind Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady has 6 rings. And Jimmy Garoppolo also has 3 because he won most of them with the Patriots. CJ Beathard got 1 ring. Did not know that. Taylor has a Super Bowl. Wow. When you go down here, basically none of these people, at least some of these people probably didn't even. I mean, oh my God. I want to check the wide receiver. Larry Fitzgerald, Julio Jones, I said AJ. Antonio Brown, AJ Green, Dez Bryant, Emmanuel Sanders, Deshaun Jackson, Golden Tate, the third, Odell Beckham, Jeffrey, Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, Landry, Evans, Cooper, Cobb, Adams, Golden, Mohamed Sanu, Cooks, Dorsett, Gabriel, Debo Samuel, Dante Pettis. We got a lot of good names right here, but that still got more talent. So, how good is this dude? Let me see how good is this dude. Some of these people I might not sign back. Oh, his acceleration is good. Catching and traffic is 80. Okay, he's improving. You know what? I'm actually not going to let him go. I'm going to actually keep him. Now, that's one thing I want to check out before I end this. Frank Gore at the top. Wait, Wilson is a free agent. Alright, we're going to sign him to our practice squad. That guy's pretty fast. Defense versus offense. An elite offense meets whatever this thing said. I was trying to read it, but it took it off. Cowboys head to Seattle for a matchup. Unpredicted showdown between the top teams this week. Prevail. The Cardinals turned the ball over too many times, and the 49ers made them pay, coming away with the win in San Francisco. The Dolphins gave their fans nothing to cheer about in Miami this week. It was the 49ers turning the game into a laughter and win. What the fuck? Well, all I say is not our problem that they suck. Only thing they can do right now is just get better as a team. That's the only thing they can hope and pray for. So if you're a team like that sucks, that's what you have to hope for. Hope that you get good players in the draft that can literally just turn your whole team around. These are all the X factors and stuff. Let's see. Okay, so basically everybody has their shit. What about that rookie from the Cardinals? I can't wait till I get freaking Madden 21 so I can see what they gave that other guy, X Factor they gave him. It's like Chase Young. See what they gave Chase Young when I get Madden 21. Check all that out. So basically, these are all our X Factors. Superstars right here. Superstar X Factors right here. Devin McCourty, George Kittle, all these guys. So I have pro reads, inside dead eye, long range dead eye, clutch, hot route master, and escape artist. So basically, all of that right there is like literally overpowered. Richard Sherman has pick artist and zone out, so that literally makes him like a fucking annoying ass little bitch on fucking like covering somebody. Then Devin McCourty has Zone Hawk and Lumberjack, so that's pretty decent. George Kittle with Rack 'em Up, Route, Appearance, and Double Move Elite. A lot of good edge factors right here. Jakowski Tart, Unfakeable, and Enforcer to make his hit sticking ball carriers pretty much better, sort of like Bobby Wagner. So he can be like a mini version of Bobby Wagner. The defense went in and silenced the crowd with turnovers after we in Miami. All right, guys. It's 7:21. I'm gonna try to see I can get up at. Yeah, I need to try to get my sleep. So
Easily see how. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Let's cut a player right quick. So there we go. Cause I don't want them to actually get rid of. Okay, practice squad. Let's go here. Actually, I know we just signed him. Let me just make sure he's on like the team. If like for instance, if something happens to my, okay, there he is. Okay, so he's on the team. We got him. All right, so I will probably see you guys maybe later on today when I wake up. If I don't wake up at 10 o'clock my time, might be 11 or 12. But however, I will see you guys on the next live stream. Y'all keep it pushing. Y'all stay safe. And it's your boy Words Gamer Does coming at you with another midnight or in the morning / Madden stream, basically showing y'all the team. So I'll see you guys later, and peace out everybody. All right, we out of here. Let's see. All right, there we go.